Welcome, my friend. Today, we are learning English through a real-life story. A story that is quiet, powerful, and deeply inspiring. This is not a story of magic or sudden success. It is a story of patience, learning, and steady growth. As you listen, relax your mind. Do not rush. Let every sentence help you improve your English and also your understanding of life. Because sometimes, one true story can change how you see your own journey. Now imagine this for a moment. A boy grows up in a small home. There is no computer, no internet, no luxury. Life is simple, sometimes difficult. And yet, one day, that boy becomes the CEO of one of the most powerful technology companies in the world. How does such a journey happen? Is it talent? Is it luck? Or is it something much deeper, something built slowly, day by day? Stay with this story, because the answers may surprise you. This is the story of Sundar Pichai. Not just his success, but his mindset, his discipline, and his love for learning. And as this story unfolds, you may begin to see parts of your own life reflected in his journey. Sundar Pichai was born in Chennai, India, into a middle-class family that lived a very simple life. His father worked as an electrical engineer, and his mother stayed at home to care for the family. Their apartment was small. Space was shared. Comfort was limited. But the home was filled with values, discipline, and respect for education. There was no computer in Sundar's house. In fact, technology was a distant idea. Electricity cuts were common. Resources were limited. But what Sundar had was curiosity. From a young age, he liked to observe. He listened carefully to conversations. He noticed how things worked and asked thoughtful questions. Unlike many children, Sundar was calm and quiet. He did not try to show off. He did not demand attention. He preferred understanding over entertainment. This calm nature would later become one of his greatest strengths. One small incident from his childhood became famous years later. When Sundar's family finally got a telephone, something rare at that time, he surprised everyone by remembering phone numbers after hearing them just once. This was not only about memory. It showed focus, attention, and a deep connection with information. Sundar did not grow up dreaming of becoming rich or famous. He grew up loving knowledge. He enjoyed reading textbooks. He liked mathematics and science. He was fascinated by the idea that technology could solve problems and connect people. Education was extremely important in Sundar's home. His parents believed that learning could change a person's future. Even though money was limited, effort was never limited. Sundar studied seriously and performed well in school. His hard work led him to one of the most difficult achievements for any student in India: admission to the Indian Institute of Technology. Millions of students try every year. Only a few succeed. When Sundar earned his seat at IIT, it was a life-changing moment. At IIT, Sundar did not change who he was. He lived simply, focused on his studies, and respected everyone around him. He was intelligent, but humble. He believed that learning was not about ego, but about growth. He worked well with classmates and shared ideas openly. Teachers noticed his calm intelligence and balanced thinking. He was not the loudest student, but he was deeply thoughtful. Slowly, his confidence grew. After graduating from IIT, Sundar faced another major change. He moved to the United States to study at Stanford University. This was a big step, emotionally, culturally, and mentally. Everything felt new. The way people spoke, the way classes were taught, the way life moved, all of it was different. There were moments when Sundar felt alone. There were moments of doubt. But instead of fear, he chose learning. He observed carefully. He listened more than he spoke. He adapted slowly, without losing his identity. Later, Sundar also earned an MBA, where he learned about business, leadership, and decision-making. During this time, he received job offers that promised high salaries and comfort. But he made a thoughtful decision. Instead of choosing fast money, he chose long-term growth. He believed that learning and meaningful work would bring deeper success. This mindset guided his future decisions. In 2004, Sundar Pichai joined Google. At that time, Google was still growing. It was not yet the giant company it is today. Sundar entered the company quietly, without fame or special treatment. He listened carefully in meetings. He asked smart questions. He tried to understand users, not just technology. His focus was always on simplicity and usefulness. One of his biggest contributions came with the development of Google Chrome. Many people doubted the idea. The browser market was already crowded. Success was uncertain. But Sundar believed in the vision. He believed that the internet should be fast, simple, and easy for everyone. He focused on details. He trusted his team. He did not rush the process. Slowly, Chrome began to grow. Users loved its speed and simplicity. Over time, it became the most widely used web browser in the world. This success was not loud. It was steady. Sundar's leadership style stood out. He did not lead with fear. He led with trust. He created an environment where people felt safe to share ideas. Innovation grew naturally under his leadership. Because of his calm nature and clear thinking, Sundar earned respect across Google. People trusted him. They felt heard. This trust became the foundation of his success. In 2015, Sundar Pichai became the CEO of Google. Later, he became the CEO of Alphabet, Google's parent company. This moment was historic. A boy who grew up without access to technology was now leading one of the most powerful tech organizations in the world. Yet, his personality did not change. Sundar remained humble. He spoke softly. He gave credit to his team. He focused on responsibility, ethics, and long-term impact. He believed that technology should help humanity, not control it. He spoke openly about privacy, education, and digital access. He understood that power comes with responsibility. His leadership was not about control, but about care. Even at the highest level of success, Sundar never forgot his roots. He often spoke about his parents, his childhood, and the lessons he learned early in life. He reminded young people that success does not always come from loud confidence. His journey teaches us something important. You do not need to rush. You do not need to compare yourself with others. Progress happens quietly, step by step. For English learners, this story carries a special message. Learning a language is also a long journey. You may feel slow. You may feel stuck. But improvement happens every day, even when you do not notice it. Just like Sundar Pichai, focus on learning, not perfection. Make small progress. Trust the process. This story is not only about becoming a CEO, it is about becoming patient with yourself. It is about believing that where you start does not decide where you will end. Sundar Pichai did not chase success. He chased understanding. And success followed him naturally. Now take a moment. Think about your own journey. Your story is still being written. Your future is still open. Stay calm. Stay curious. Keep learning. Because even the quietest journey can lead to extraordinary places.